Hi there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Oracle of Ages. My name's Kirby Viper93, you can call me KV if you like. After that little mishap, we're just gonna jump right into level 5, the Crown Dungeon. This is another dungeon that I do not necessarily like, mostly because there's a lot of unavoidable backtracking. And if you don't know your way around the dungeon, it can be a pain in the ass to try and navigate. Hell, even if you do know, it's a problem. Mainly because the focus of this dungeon is these crystal switches here, which change what color block is up or down. Let's see. After the complete failure of a recording last time, I've got a bit more knowledge on this game right now. But to be perfectly honest, I was really pissed off after the whole incident and don't remember a whole lot of it, so odds are that this run of the recording won't be a whole lot better. Here we have the dungeon map, you know, that's always good. This dungeon is the introduction of Beamos as well as those soldier guys. I guess you would call those the Dark Nuts, but I don't know, they're not nearly as tough as Dark Nuts typically are. Let's go down here. Nope, we can't go down here yet. Wait. Maybe we can. Maybe I lied. Maybe I'm thinking this is a different area. Would not be the first time. Beamos are annoying as hell. Fortunately, you can... no, we can't go over here. Fortunately, you can jump over their laser beams. If you time it right. I think if you get the second shield, you can actually block the lasers completely as well, which is very, very handy. It's more simple just to try and dodge them, to try and fake out the Beamos. But, you know, that's not always an option. Ow. Ideally, you just want to walk around like this and try and get ahead of it. Ah, that didn't work. I am an idiot. Alright, so here we got those guys who are definitely not moblins. We've had enough experience with moblins that we know what they look like now. Alright, so we go up here, take out more of the bitches. They're dog things. Bitches works. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Just because of the crude spriting work that they were limited to with the Game Boy Color, it's just a lot more difficult to try and figure out what everything is sometimes. Alright, so, you remember in the last dungeon when I mentioned the switch hook and how I brought up a lot of interesting puzzle capabilities. This is one such possibility. Like I said, the only way to move these diamond blocks is by using the switch hook. So, because your switch hook only has a certain range, you can only get like so far away from the diamond block to try and get to all of that madness. And crap, I should have hit that crystal switch before I came down, because we need that chest. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, kill some keys, try not to get shot. Change this crystal switch, come over here. Watch out for the dude. That's a bubble. I'm going to go with a bubble. That's what it looks like to me. Alright, here is a very interesting puzzle. Makes a good use of the seed shooter, which we haven't been able to do. All you have to do is bounce it off those three guys, make sure their eyes are all open at the same time. And then you come back around here. Just shoot this, but this time what you want to do is you want to shoot... Oh, no. You want to not miss, and you want to shoot the crystal switch again to come around over here. Just screw that guy. And then just go back down the stairs so we can get to this chest here. Not a problem whatsoever. Alright, so now what we do is we just go back over to the right, try and find a locked door. There's not a whole lot. You can shoot over those blocks, which is definitely a good thing, because if you couldn't, that would make it very, very hard to hit those crystal switches. You know what? I think we're gonna go this way first. Well, not first, because we went over that way before, and this is actually the third time now that we've chosen a direction in the dungeon. But we're going to come back over this way and down to this locked door here, because this is how we are going to get to the dungeon item. Another seed shooter puzzle. What you have to do, even though it might not be obvious at first glance, is you have to take out your seed shooter equipped with ember seeds and light the torches by bouncing them off of these, damn it, perpetually spinning propellers here. The torches never go out, fortunately, but you have to light all 4 of those torches before the door over here will open. So now, oh yeah, still forgot about this. What you want to do is you want to memorize this pattern, because these statues over here need to be made to match this pattern. This is more tedious pushing, and I can't be arsed to come up with more filler commentary, so I'm just going to speed this up really quick. See you guys in a second. And there we go. That's not so hard at all. So here we have the Cane of Samaria, another item making a triumphant return from A Link to the Past. What it does is, if you swing it, you can create a block which you can use to hold down buttons, act as a stepping stone in 2D areas, and obstruct movement of statues even. And that sounds like something really dumb, but trust me, it will become relevant later. The first real use of the Cane of Samaria is to use it to hold down this button here, because if all 4 buttons are not pressed down at the same time, the chest will disappear. I could have shown that off earlier, but it seemed like a waste of time, and it's easy enough to explain once you actually do have the Cane of Samaria, so I just didn't see the point. Man, I don't like this dungeon. I mean, like, I don't hate it. It's no wing dungeon, certainly, but, I mean, it's just, I could do without it. Although it is home to probably my favorite boss in this game. So, I can't really complain about that. So, here we have another instance of, needing to do a double jump. And, past here is the mini-boss. For the life of me, I can't remember what this guy's name is, but he can be a pain in the ass. This little ball that he throws away has just a certain lifespan. It disappears after a while. So you want to try and get as many hits in with it before it disappears, and then try and get to the newly spawned ball before he does. Because really, it knocks off a considerable amount of damage. The guy himself doesn't take a whole lot of hits. I think that was probably like 6 hits. I don't know. I'll count it later. But all in all, it's not that difficult depending on where the ball drops. So this is a room that you can't get past unless you have the Cane of Samaria, and it actually does kind of fool you with these jars over here, making you think you can do it. So you have to have that button pressed down for the bridge to be activated. And then, in order to get this chest, I'm not sure I remember what's in here, the compass, so that is kind of important. You need to use the switch hook to move that diamond block. And then you come down here, and I don't remember where this leads. We'll find out in a second. This is new. I didn't get to this part in the other recording, so... something down. Okay. Oh, more of the dog dudes. I'm gonna look up their name, just because it's bothering me. And, like, I like to know these things. I don't know why I like to know these things, but it's just, like, it bugs me. I can't just call them dog guys the entire time. I mean, we can call the soldier dudes dark nuts, because I'm pretty sure that's what those are anyway. Oh, this is just a completely another area of the dungeon. I think this is how you get to the to the boss key, maybe? I might just not have enough keys. Alright, so what you gotta do is you gotta be... Maybe you don't. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. So we are... Shit. Dark Nut, back off. In case you haven't noticed, for every dungeon enemy, there are red and blue variety. The red is the weaker, the blue is the stronger. And the enemies that hold blades can only be attacked on the side that this blade is not. So, just like his sword kind of blocks my attacks, and I think I'm a couple keys shy. I might have to go back up to the main floor of the dungeon, and yeah, it looks like oh, no, that is the main floor. This... Huh. Okay. Alright. I think... Yeah, because there's a couple more keys that we still need. What I'm gonna do... Yeah, see, I was right. You do need to be on top of these. If you're on top of those when you hit the switch, you will be up on, like, on their level. And that is another interesting puzzle usage later. So now, what you gotta do is you come over here, get past those crystal switches, fight off this ball and chain soldier who apparently is completely unaffected by scent seeds. It's... crap. It's just like a cat and mouse game with those guys. There's not a lot to do with them. More like likes. Hooray. Alright, so now we come over here. And let's just see. Try not to fall off. I did too much of that in the other recording. Should stop talking about the other recording. You guys are never going to see it. Alright, the trick to this room is you cannot see a large part of the floor. So what you have to do is you have to use the Cane of Samaria as kind of a test of where is safe to walk. If the block disappears, that means you pushed it off of the cliff and it's not safe to walk there. Just as right there. So, where the block is safe, you are safe. It gets considerably narrower as you go on until you're on just like a single tile path, which I think we might be on right now. I think we made it through safely. I think the rest of this is safe to walk. Yes, it is. Okay. So, here's another key, and then instead of having to walk all that back, they conveniently placed a diamond block just for you, so you can reach across and never have to deal with that again. Okay. Now, I believe there's only one other key to grab, and then we can continue with the dungeon, and we might even finish it up in this episode, or I might stop right before the boss to build tension. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how it goes on the timing. You just come back through here. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's right. Okay. So we kill that guy. I'm gonna look up their name, and I'm gonna display it probably like 6 times. That bugs me. I used to know these guys' names. I mean, Gels and Zols, I think. Those little, like, red and green blobby guys. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So, just switch with the jars if you don't really want to pick them up. And then what you gotta do is you gotta come over here. Use the Cane of Samaria. You know what? I'm just gonna switch to the sword, because right now we don't need it. Try not to get zapped by this dude, because he sucks. Use the Cane of Samaria again as a stepping stone, like I said. Then, you come up here, get out your sword and your seed shooter one more friggin' time. Come over here and you shoot this crystal switch. Come back around here, shoot it again. And then you come up here. Just jump across. And then, watch this. The movement of these two statues is linked. So now what you have to do is you have to use the Cane of Samaria as a block to prevent the other statue from moving, so that you can move both statues down to their respective red spots at the same time to make the chest appear for the last, I hope, the last key. So now, you gotta do... take out your seed shooter once again. Come around here. Don't forget to make that red again, because I did that last time, and it was a son of a bitch. Because I had to go back through this room, shoot the thing, and then back again, and just to get out. It was so aggravating. Alright, so try not to get shot, as you can clearly see me failing to do there, and just make it back through there as quickly as you can. I'm trying to decide whether it'd be quicker to go back to the main room and take the portal or just jump. It's probably just faster to jump through here. Alright, let's see now. Another quick jump. Try not to get knocked off by Keese. That's another thing that I did a lot of in the last recording. There's gotta be hearts in these jars. I'm running low. Where's... that is... no, I need my bracelet. Here we go. That's a heart. There's a heart. 3. And a Pegasus seed. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, you know what, guys? I'm gonna call it here. Take the portal, so we're back at the entrance. And I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm Kirby Viper 93. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys have a much better day than I did.